Hi, Professor Streeter and Professor Olian. This is my video response to Vinegar Tom. For my response, I've chosen prompt B, which asks us to identify two acting or directing moments that stood out. For my first one, I chose the opening sex scene. In pointing out specific body choice at the start, because of the specific scene, the audience could conclude that these were two characters that were either married or romantically involved in some way. However, a closer look at both the timestamp on the stage, which said England 1650, and the way the characters acted towards each other after having sex brought different conclusions. The conclusion as the scene progressed was that the woman and man aren't in love, but it's more lust. Also, the woman was most likely a mistress for the man, someone to use it only for sex and nothing else. All of these are possible conclusions from how the actresses played the scene. Now looking towards the physical side, the actress playing the man was constantly being dominant and overpowering over the actress playing the woman. This was to show that he was higher in both class and status against her. Also, many times the man would specifically tell her that she had no husband, no family, and no money, and was in the lowest rung of the societal ladder. And many times he would push her again, showing his dominant state. The man could do many things to the woman and get away with it, but not vice versa. The second one I chose was the witch hunter during the scene where he was testing the two women for being witches. Looking at the specific body choice, one choice that stood out to me was the witch hunter carried himself with good posture, spoke calmly and confidently. This was a sign of a man who knew what he was doing. In this play, the way this specific witch hunter carried himself was enough to explain why the townspeople trusted him and came to him during their darkest hour of need. Now going back to the physical side, the way the group of characters held up the witches being tried showed that the relationship or any relationship they had prior was no longer. The way the group held the women was as the witch hunter was poking at different parts of their body showed that this group truly believed these women to be witches. Even when the women were screaming in pain, the group continued to hold them, which further solidified the power of the voice of the many over the voice of one.